Hello, ladies and gentlemen. One for the road. This is kind of like one that actually I did a long while ago. I'm pretty sure I lost it, but we're going to mix it in together because it deserves to be mixed in. So, just in case no one wants spoilers, we'll just do the first part of it, and then the next part of it will be spoiler related. First part of it. When did Aunt May know? Does Aunt May know that Peter Parker's Spider-Man in all three franchises? In the first franchise and the second franchise, is pretty well known that in the second movie, they both figured it out. In the second movie, she figured it out because of it's just something to it. The fact that she gave him a pep talk saying he just want to know where his hero went, and it's like it seems to me she's giving a pep talk to Peter as if he is Spider-Man. So I'm pretty sure she knows. I'm pretty sure she knows, but she's not saying anything about it. And then we get to the Amazing Spider-Man, where in the second movie, she has so many hunches and she just want to make sure she knows for sure that she knows he's Spider-Man. Because she's like, okay, so he's dirty, so many weird excuses. Our clothes is red and blue multiple times and something about a flag, and she just wanted proof. At this point, she's very, very close to believing he's Spider-Man. She just wants proof once and for all to reveal that, oh my gosh, he's Spider-Man. And of course, for this newer Spider-Man, they found out in the very first, like the end of the very first movie, she found out. All right, now let's talk about the interesting part of the ages of Aunt May. The first one was accurate of where Aunt May is an elderly lady. Yep, Rosemary Harris. She did a fabulous portrayal of Aunt May. And then we have Sally Field, which I'm like, if you were gonna go with the ultimate version of her, this is not the ultimate version of her at all. Heck, Uncle Ben was supposed to be more of a hippie type person. Yeah, but anyways, she is a little bit younger. Not really. It's like the first Aunt May actually came close to dying at least twice. The first time where he bombed a place and she went into hospital. The second one, she could have actually died from being dropped from a large, from a high height. The third one, she actually had nothing to do with, which is like, that's the good news. It's like, she wasn't involved with it at all. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness. Even with the novel, she was never involved and she was never in danger. It was just more of MJ's in danger. Excuse me. Yeah, in the first movie, Aunt May wasn't in danger. The second movie, she was stressed. She was very, very stressed. Yeah, she was definitely stressed. Well, technically, the first movie, everyone was going to become lizard people, so that does affect her in a way, but it didn't affect her that much. Then we get to this one where it's like, let's see, the first one with Aunt May, she wasn't in danger. She did get blipped. She did get her finger snapped and she's gone. Second one, she had no danger involved. The third one, oh, total danger, and they killed her off. And I was freaking panicking, being like, oh my gosh, did he have the impalers? Did he have the impaler blades open? It's like, no, it seems to me that she just got ramsacked. She just got straight up rammed by the freaking glider. So no stabbing at all. Just, yeah, so it's basically the fact of, how did she die? And it's like, no. No one will say, oh, it's Peter's fault. He has to live with this. Like, no. It was Aunt May's fault. If Aunt May didn't say anything and just allowed them to go back to where they were, none of this would have happened. But she wanted to actually help Norman Osborn, which that was kind of the big messed up part where it's like, yeah, I don't trust that guy whatsoever. It's like if he got a split personality at any moment, he can switch back and forth. You need to do something about him. You need to freaking put him like handcuffs on him or some kind of crap. They didn't do it. It's like, yeah, they didn't do it. They did have him entertainment still, but other than that, it's like, no. He eventually went back to his goblin self and went freaking messed up. It's like, holy crap, what happened there? Holy crap. Yeah, it's like, since Hogan doesn't remember anything, it's a good news because there would have been hard feelings for Spider-Man, period. I'm pretty sure there is hard feelings, it's just not hard feelings for Peter. Yeah, but she kind of in the end caused this. It's like if she would have just let it go, allow them to be sent back to where they belong, everything would have been fine. If they just would have got sent back to where they belong, everything would have been fine. But instead, and she's gone. So it's like, I can't put it on Spider-Man on this one. She actually caused this whole entire thing. That everyone deserves to have a second chance. And it's like, oh, well, look what happened when you gave Norman Osborn a second chance. It didn't end too well, did it? I'm sorry for being a complete jerk, but she kind of actually got screwed in this matter. You could even say that for for Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy basically died because she decided to actually help Peter with the power plant, which is good. But why in the world did you not stay in the power plant? Yeah, you should have stayed at the controls, just in case it's safe, because, hey, even though Electro's gone, Electro could just reform and it's like, oh, you need to go back up there because, well, you need to finish the job and do it again. Or there's something else that we need to do. But instead, she went down to talk to Peter and the Green Goblin scooped her up. And it's like, you see, if you would have just stayed up there and allowed him to come to you, you'll be perfectly fine. And besides, that glider is not as powerful as the glider from the Spider-Man movies, Sam Raimi. That glider, I think, is not that powerful. I guess it's a little bit powerful, but it's not really healthy enough. I'm pretty sure if it crashed into like a building, it will not sustain it. Not at all. But yeah, it sucks that Peter actually, for the first time ever, Aunt May knows his identity, and Aunt May eventually is dead. So now we have Peter as his status quo, where it's like, oh, we get to see like the trials and tribulations of Peter actually living the lifestyle as Peter. It's like, yeah, now he has the the college life, and instead of living in dorms and stuff, he has this apartment that he most likely got to take a job with, and we don't know what job he's going to choose, but I can tell you, with no one around him in his corner, I guess the fans win. This is going to be great, but I'm like, ugh, that's going to be horrible. Anyways, I'm webbing out. What do you guys think about this? Peace.